Hello Stratters, this is Nick from Endless Adventures Gaming, and I'm going to be piloting As Foretold Living End through a friendly modern league today. I just finished building the deck and practiced with it a little bit. Still enjoying it. Not a lot of people still play it, but I think it's a fun deck. Been having fun with it, and we're going to see if I can get better at it, maybe learn some things. Pretty standard As Foretold Living End build, with your Living Ends, Ancestral Visions that you'll be able to cast off your As Foretold, all your counters. We got a drift of Phantasms here to dig up our As Foretold if we need to. I think that's a nice addition. Teleria West obviously picks up our Living Ends or Ancestral Visions when we transmute it. Sideboard is the only thing that I might have a little different from others. Running a couple Echoing Truth to bounce Graveyard Hate that might disrupt us. Got 4 Duress in the mix for control matches. Jeskai control seems to be creeping up in popularity. Tron is, I think, at the top of the metagame right now, so brought in some Fulminator mages in here, which I put in place of Nimble Obstructionists, which I had run before, and I'd never boarded them in. I'd seen them used effectively to, stop whatever ability someone might want to, but I haven't boarded them in yet, so I'm going to try it with the Fulminator mages to try to buy a little time with Tron. I've seen people adding in some hate for humans in most sideboards, which I agree with. Humans is a tough matchup. And I like Flaying Tendrils. A lot of people are using the -2/-2, different things that give -2/-2, but I like that Flaying Tendrils exiles, so that when we're ready to cast our Living End, they're not going to get a bunch of humans back. So that's pretty cool. And then some ley lines. I also noticed Dredge has been creeping back up in popularity. So that's pretty much it. Quick deck tech, and we'll see you in the matches. And if you enjoy this video, don't forget to like and subscribe here on Magic Gathering Strat, and go ahead and check out Endless Adventures Gaming on YouTube and Facebook, and send me a tweet at EAG Content on Twitter. Thanks. Alright, here we go. We won the die roll in our first match here in our friendly modern league featuring As Foretold Living End. This hand got Cyclers, got Living End. I think we're going to keep. Be able to cycle 2 things at least if we don't hit another Street Wraith, that is, at the end of our opponent Krosh's first turn. Obviously, want to find our As Foretold here. All right, Steam Vents. Tap Steam Vents. I wonder what we are playing against here. Storm, maybe. And let's cycle our Striped Riverwinder. Found an Ancestral Visions, just right on time. Have it for turn 2. And there's another land. That's nice. Untapped land. And Watergrave. Alright, let's run out this Dark Slick Shores. I think we'll go ahead and suspend Ancestral Vision. No need to bluff that we're holding up a Remand, as long as we have an Ancestral Vision to suspend here. Oh. Alright, I'm not sure what we're up against here. I guess we will see. Just go ahead and cycle now. No need to run into the instep. Another Teleria West. Alright, need Drift of Phantasms or As Foretold. That would be nice. Up against some kind of teamer. Maybe one of the Amulet Titan decks, maybe. Hey, look at that. Ask and you shall receive. Now, are we going to run it into a counter is the question. I think we're going to hold off See if opponent maybe taps out, and try it next turn. Yeah, let's pass. Don't want to run it into a counter. Probably just a remand, but still. I have seen Mana Leak being played in Modern, which you don't see too terribly often. That would be a bummer to see it run into there. Alright, search for tomorrow. Okay, well, maybe we're going to try running it out this next turn anyways. Righty, Stripe River Winder. Let's play Watery Grave untapped. I don't know. I don't think anyone runs Censor in Modern, but there's no reason not to play it safe, and we'll try running out as Foretold here. Alright, opponent does have a counter. Hopefully just remand. Yep, okay, cool. Alright, let's go ahead and pass. Maybe we can get it out there next turn. Search for tomorrow, yep. One more turn. 2 more turns before Ancestral Vision. Cycle another Stripe River Winder. Love to find another land and a counter of our own. Oh, search for Escanta, okay. Well, maybe we'll be able to get our As Foretold down. There's Valakut. Okay, so some kind of scape shift. I don't know of any 1-mana counters that are going to take out our As Foretold. There's another As Foretold, alright. I think I'm going to hold on to our Curator just in case as well. Alright, let's run out the As Foretold. See if we can get it to stick. Alright, we got it. And we'll try for Living End. Alright, got it. Let's see what our opponent's going to be drawing. Okay. Misty Rainforest and a couple searches. Well, I'm fine with them getting the searches and then the Misty Rainforest so that they can't ruin our stacking at the top of their deck here. So we'll put Misty Rainforest back first and then we'll give them some search for tomorrows. That's fine. And we will pass. Yep, they're going to search for their search anyway, so I guess it wouldn't have mattered. Forgot about that. Either way, shuffling the top of the deck. Shuffling the whole deck, shuffling that top stack away. There we go. Maybe they come up with a Titan. Wow, 4-color, okay. Well, we're going to draw 6 cards next turn, most likely with As Foretold and, casting an Ancestral Vision off of our As Foretold, and then also one coming off Suspend. We have a Titan here. Bring to light. Okay. I have no idea what we're playing against. Oh, Supreme Verdict. Okay. Sure. So we'll just do it again. Transmute our Talaria West, which we kept in hand for just such an occasion. I think now we're going to cycle our Curator of Mysteries, though. There's a Cryptic. Okay, cool. And we can leave up Cryptic. Not that Supreme Verdict can be countered if they go digging for another one with Bring to Light, but anything else I think we can get. Cool, so put that on the stack first, draw our cards. Yep. We will draw 3. Alright, got a Remand as well, okay. Always yield to this. There's a Bloodstained Mire. Okay, so that's good that we drew an untapped land. So let's play our Bloodstained Mire, because now we can transmute our Talaria West, get a Living End, play Living End, and hold up Remand. So that sounds pretty good. So let's go ahead and transmute this. Go find ourselves our lucky foil Living End. There it is. And cast it with As Foretold. And we also have another Talaria West in hand to do this again if we need to. Stack their library again. Top 3. Ooh, Jace. Okay. Well, I don't like any of these very much. Let's put Jace, Cryptic, and then they can have Sakura. There we go. And we will pass. I believe we have exactly lethal. Yeah, or one more than lethal. If they can't answer this or anything with the without beating the Remand that we have in hand. Okay, sure, Glittering Wish. Let's see what they reveal here. Another Bring to Light, sure. I don't think they can, let's see. They can cast Bring to Light for 2, 3, 4 colors. Yeah, I guess that gets Supreme Verdict. No, only 3 colors. Okay, that can't get Supreme Verdict because they're out of white now. Unless they have another another land. I think they're realizing this now. Alright, here we go. Okay, Cryptic. Turn target permanent to its owner's hand. What else? Draw a card. So I'm going to bounce and draw. I mean, if we can win next turn, we might as well remand that. Let's just go ahead and crack this and remand that. Swamp is fine. and Cryptic. That way we keep lethal on the board. There we go. Excellent. So 4 color, 5 color, possibly Bring to Light. Fulminators might be good. Yeah, I don't think we need Archfiend, so bring in a Fulminator over that. I guess Duress could also be okay. What do we want to do here? Cut an Architect, so we'll just bring in a couple of Fulminators, maybe keep them off 4 colors, I think might be the way. Yeah, we'll give that a shot. See what happens. Either between that or Duress to hit their Bring to Lights and whatnot. We'll see how it goes. See if we end up going to a game 3. This hand does not have enough lands, especially of the untapped variety, so we're going to mulligan. This hand is better. Another Ancestral. Do we want another Ancestral? I don't think so. So we're going to put that on the bottom. Opponent leads off with Tap Land. Tapped Hallowed Fountain. Alright. Another untapped land, but we're going to go ahead and suspend an Ancestral Vision. Pass. Next turn we'll hold up Remand for their turn, and if we can, cycle our Striped Riverwinder at the end of their turn. Glittering Wish, sure. Revealing. Wheel of Sun and Moon. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, it looks like we might be hard casting some stuff. I don't think I've ever played against that card. Alright, another Striped Riverwinder. Let's go ahead and play our Bloodstained Mire here. Pass. Definitely going to remand a Wheel of Sun and Moon when it comes down. Yeah, we'll go ahead and remand that. Let's remember to crack our fetch land first. There we go. A little lag here. Let's not have too much lag now. Do want to pay 2 life, and we will remand. Draw a card. Steam Vents tapped. Okay, we drew a Ghost Quarter. Cool. And there's Living End. Okay, well, we really would like another counter. But I think, let's see, if a card would be put into Enchanted Player's Graveyard. So I think we get these Striped Riverwinders in there now, in response to them casting next turn, and then we might be able to get the Striped Riverwinders out onto the battlefield with As Foretold and Living in the next turn. So that remand may have bought us some time here, which is a good thing. That art on Wheel of Sun and Moon is beautiful. Really great. No, deciding against the Wheel of Sun and Moon. There we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and cycle. Maybe we hit another remand. Curator, okay. I think we're going to stick with the Riverwinders because it's easier to cast Curator of Mysteries Yeah, let's cycle those river winders. See what we end up with here. Another island. Okay, sure. Here comes Wheel of Sun and Moon. We got 2 river winders in the graveyard. Opponent finds a second land. Runs out, search for Escant. Alright, we're clear for 2 river winders. Excellent. And we'll have Ancestral Visions for the next turn. Awesome. Okay, let's play out our island. And As Foretold. And fire off Living End. Cool. Probably just go ahead and F6 through their turn. Seeing as how we don't have any counters up, and if we cycle our Curator, it'll just go to the bottom of our library. Search for Tomorrow, sure, that's fine. It's better than a Bring to Light for Supreme Verdicts, certainly. So it looks like we're going to get in for 10. Yes, okay. Ancestral Vision coming off spin. Alright, cool. We might get to draw 6 here. Draw 3. It has a remand. So we only get to draw 3 this turn. So we'll play it off As Foretold. Sure. But that's okay. Drawing 3 is better than drawing none. Get a counter on As Foretold. Ooh, Disallow is good too. Alright, let's cast this with As Foretold. To us, of course. Fulminator, Dark Slick, and another remand. Cool. Okay, so we'll play out the swamp. That way we got 2 counters up. Got Disallow and Remand ready to go. Attack with all creatures. And shove it on over. Alright, getting in for 10 with 2 counters to back it up. I think we're doing pretty good. Presenting lethal. So I think it's Bring to Light or Bust here. Sakura Tribe Elder, sure. Okay. I guess they can chump with Sakura Tribe Elder, that's true. Yep, so now we got a free remand out of the deal, which is nice. And a Talaria West, okay. Well, let's send in first thing here. Attack with all creatures. I believe they'll take 5. Yep. There's the chump, sure. If we don't need to counter anything, we're going to get to draw 3 cards, which is very nice. Yep. Sack and search. One gets an island. Down to 3. Yeah. Let's go ahead and play out our Dark Slick Shores. and draw 3. Cryptic. Counter draw, I imagine. Counter draw. Okay, so do we want to get rid of this cryptic command? I think we can let this resolve because we do have 2 counter backup here, so we'll go ahead and let that resolve. That's okay. Just hold on to these counters and hopefully we'll be able to get our Striped River Winders through on our next turn. Sure. Once you get to a good board state, it's all about the counters with this deck. I've found you want to really just hold up, back up your creatures and let them get in there. Opponent going for another Bring to Light, possibly. Only 3 mana tapped thus far. Okay. Taking a search with Escanta the Sunken Ruin. See what they reveal. A remand, sure. So 1 of 5 is remand. We don't have the mana for Supreme Verdict or Bring to Light at the moment. Okay. I think now they have the mana, but they're passing. I think we're going to get there with our multiple counters. Let's go ahead and cycle our Curator, see if we find maybe one more counter, just in case. I don't think we need to play it out. Street Wraith, yeah, we'll cycle that too. Alright. End up on a land. Sure. Yep. See what we draw here. Opponent's going to try to Cryptic. And we will go ahead and cast with As Foretold. I believe that should be the match. Yep. Very good. All right. We'll see you in the second match. All right. Here we are for our second match with As Foretold Living End. She lost the die roll. This hand. Guess this is okay. We can cycle. We can transmute Adrift, transmute Talaria West, suspend Ancestral Vision. We'll give it a shot. Not the greatest hand I've ever seen, but it'll do stuff. Alright. Looks like we're up against either some kind of control. Jeskai, Esper, maybe just good old-fashioned blue-white control too. We will see. Go ahead and suspend Ancestral here. So this far, without cycling, our opponent would probably guess that we're on some sort of Grixis or Esper control, maybe. Maybe they're going to get down a search for Escanta here. Alright, so Jeskai control. Yep, there's search. Okay. Okay. Let's suspend, always yield. Let's go ahead and pop that out here. There we go. Okay, draw untapped land, which is nice. We're going to go ahead and play that and pass. Maybe cycle the Archfiend, since we're going to have 2 mana available. It's either that or cycle both Curator and Striped Riverwinder. I tend to like to hold on to the Curators since I can cast them out of hand the most easily of the other creatures. But we'll see. See what happens here. Always yield to their Search for Escanta trigger. What have you got, friend? Serum Vision, sure. I think we want to dig a little deeper. We're going to go ahead and cycle both. There's an As Foretold, that's nice. Alright, let's crack this. I'm going to grab a Watery Grave. Untapped, and cycle our Riverwinder as well. And another Watery Grave. Cool. So now we just need to draw a Living End. Looks like they are holding up Remand. There's a Disallow. Cool. So let's go ahead and Watery Grave. Untapped. And I think let's try to run out As Foretold. Let's do it. See if they remand us. No, I mentioned Mana Leak before, but I don't really see it that often, so if they put it back in our hand, that's totally fine. Hey, it sticks. Great. Cool. Let's go ahead and pass. So drawing a Living End would be ideal, but we can transmute. We can transmute twice, so. Untapped. Hallowed Fountain. Opt, sure. And Bolt. Transforming Escanta. Another Escanta, alright. Opponent repping some sort of counter. Doesn't really matter which one here. Got a couple more counters on our Ancestral Vision. Okay. Another Ancestral. Okay. Let's transmute our Talaria West and grab a Living End. Let's grab our Lucky Foil, and then let's see if we can cast As Foretold and draw some more cards. That way next turn can fire off Living End with Disallow as backup, hopefully. Cool, double Living End. And another As Foretold, that's nice. Okay, so I think we're going to play out a Talaria West here, since we have it. We are lagging a bit here for some reason. There we go. Go ahead and pass it on over. Is that Boros Charm? Yeah. Lightning Helix, okay. Down to 9. Drawing a remand would be nice. Might do it next turn. Okay. In comes Celestial Colonnade, and we're down to 5. Yep. Okie dokie. Now we're going to draw 3. Have our As Foretold on 2. So the plan here, hopefully we find a remand. That way we'll be able to play it off of As Foretold on our opponent's turn. We might just leave up Disallow to stop their Celestial Colonnade plan here. Did not find a remand, but we are going to cycle a Striped Riverwinder. Oh, let's go ahead and go to our main phase first. And a Field of Ruin. Okay, that's nice, an untapped land. So we'll play Field of Ruin. Let's go ahead and cycle Striped Riverwinder. Now we have Cryptic up as well. Okay. Nothing that we need here, but we can disallow their Celestial Colonnade activity. So let's go ahead and Living End here. There we go. And pass it on over. Hopefully they just try Bolt and let's get rid of Drift of Phantasms and Scry. We did get rid of Archfiend. There we go. Double Scry. Okay. As Foretold to the bottom. Really want to find a remand here. Do not find it. Okay. Well, we're rolling with our Disallow and Cryptic Command. See what we can do. Of course, if they have Bolt, Snap, Bolt, that won't be good either. Okay. Opponent passes. Interesting. Wrath of God. Okay. Alright, well, we have Living End next turn. But do we want a Cryptic here? I think we do want to try to Cryptic. See if we can get a counter. The opponent only has 2 cards in hand. We can bounce that Colonnade, possibly. That'll be nice. Hold off on the Field of Ruin activation. Opponent. Bolt, Bolt. Yeah, looks like it. That's a bummer. Okay. Oh, just puts us in Bolt range, I guess. That's not too bad. Now we have a free Disallow. We draw Architects of Will. Okay, so let's go ahead and attack. And I believe we will just pass. Yes. We got disallow that we're really holding on to here. Opponent has 2 cards in hand. We can always cycle to see what we find. There's the colonnade back out. Lightning Helix. Yeah, let's go ahead and cycle our River Winder. See what we see. Remand, perfect. So now I think we got it. We will, yeah, let's remand that. Leave up our free disallow here. If we could ever get past this lag. There we go. Opponent has Logic Knot, and we will disallow that. I believe that should be game. There we go. On to game 2. Alright, sideboarding. I like Duress. Now, question is, does Jeskai control run? Oops. Does Jeskai control run Rest in Peace? And I would imagine that it does. According to Goldfish, it does not. Interesting. Still feel like Echoing Truth might be good, but we'll leave that till the next game if we go to a game 3. So we're going to cut Archfiend. Cut Architects. Cut Drift. And maybe we just go 3 Duress. Try it like that. This hand, land light, no black mana, but we got 3 shots at finding black mana for Duress, and we have combo in hand. We're gonna give it a shot. There we go. Another Street Wraith, sure. Let's go ahead and Duress. Taking a bit of damage here, but it is what it is. I am only playing Duress, by the way. Oh wow, okay. Get that Street Wraith out of there. Sure. Well, that's nice. Getting rid of a surgical on our Street Wraith instead of living in or as foretold, I suppose. Opponent's writing down our hand in chat. Fetches. Okay. And we get rid of a Teferi, leaving Snapcaster and 3 lands. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Of course, they can snap Surgical. And we pass. Alright, so that's what we have here. There's the Tarn. Opponent passes. Another Duress, nice. Do we fire it off here? I don't think so. I think we're just going to pass. They can Surgical it if they want, but still think it's better to Surgical our Duress rather than something else from our combo or our creatures. Okay. Let's go ahead and cycle our Riverwinder. There's Snap Duress, sure. Yep. Snaps out. Do your thing, opponent. You gotta send us another chat message. Living in cryptic as foretold duress. I think they might have played that Hollowed Fountain as well. No. Okay, what do we draw? Remand, cool. Would like to find a land. Serum Visions, okay, well, we're going to go ahead and suspend. And dismiss all those. We're going to reduress. We might whiff, but I think we will see. Forgot to click, oh, that's a bummer. I forgot to click Serpent when they were surgically extracting. They're not happy about that. Hey, there's a Cryptic. Alright, so we got Sacred Foundry and Steam Vent in hand. We will pass. Oh, and they drew a Colonnade, sure. Gets in for 2 with Snappy. Would love an untapped land here. Hey, look at that. I think we just get this Riverwinder out. And it feels kind of bad running out this Riverwinder after our opponent has made that misclick, but that's just part of Moto, part of Magic Online. Is you got to make your clicks. I know I make mistakes and lose because of them all the time. It's different from paper Magic. Yep, that's true. In real life, we wouldn't miss it, but this is online. Okay, so they have their Steam Vents in hand. We Always yield. Still got a few counters on Ancestral Vision. I will enjoy my win for Serpent. Thank you. A little salty, but that's okay. It is okay, because that's the way that Moto goes. Double remand. Okay, well, let's get in. You know, in real life, I believe you could also screw that up. I'll check out the wording on surgical, because I believe you still have to choose. And if you don't take them out, you leave them in there. You could screw it up, but it would be a lot harder to do, I'm sure, in Paper Magic than just on Moto. So I think we're pretty much going to remand anything that they play as well. Yeah, go ahead and fire up the old colonnade. But we will win this race. I don't believe they... Oh, okay. Well, salty opponent is salty. That's too bad. But we got it. Win's a win. And we'll see you in match 3. Alright, we are 2-0 with As Foretold Living End. We just won a match against Jeskai Control, in which the opponent misclicked with their surgical extraction targeting our Striped Riverwinder in the graveyard and left it there, and we ended up being able to reanimate the Riverwinder using Living End, and opponent didn't draw anything else, had land in hand, and was pretty salty about our win through their misclick. Just wondering your opinion on that. What do you think? If someone misclicks against you in a match, do you play as if they made the play that they missed by misclicking, or do you play in whatever state that the game is in? Let me know in the comments. Shoot me a tweet at EAG_content or comment on Facebook. Yeah, so here we go in our third match. Hopefully we can keep the win streak going. This hand is land heavy. We are on the play. Yes. I think we're going to mulligan this. Don't think we can keep that. Just not doing much. We only have one cycler. I like this hand better. We will definitely keep this. Cryptic to the bottom, however. We want to hit more lands and our As Foretold. Opponent also mulls to 6, so that feels pretty good. Feels not bad, I guess. I can't say it feels pretty good to mull to 6. It doesn't feel great. I guess it's better than mulling to 5. Alright, I'm going to guess Hollow One. Hollow One or Grixis Death Shadow. Leading with the Thoughtseize. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're just going to let him go for it. If we stripe Riverwinder into something we want to keep in hand, then they're just going to take that. So either way, stripe Riverwinder ends up in the graveyard. Takes Living End. Yep. Sure. Let's go ahead and cycle. Find an untapped land. Nice. So now we're going to leave up remand. Yeah, we'll run out Field of Ruin. Why not? And pass. Another discard. Another Thought Sneeze. Sure. Let's remand the Thought Sneeze. Draw us a card. They might have another black mana, but If anything, they're going to hit our Cryptic now. That's fine. Cryptic's not doing anything in our hand at the moment anyways. Sure. So I'm going to say this is, so far it's black-red. Alright. Not sure what. Maybe Mardu Pyromancer? Bajukabog. That's not great. Let's go out and play. Go ahead and play out the Bloodstained Mire. Pass the turn. I forgot to mention the deck tech. Yeah, it's Mardu Pyromancer. That we could also transmute Talaria West for Bajukabog. Lingering Souls. Yes. Okay. I don't think I've played against Mardu Pyromancer, but I know that's a good deck. Seems like a tough deck to beat. We'll leave that tapped. I think we'll Bajukabog away that Lingering Souls next turn as well. So we'll be bringing in our Flaying Tendrils. Oh man, we are land heavy. Yeah, let's go ahead and run out Bajukabog. Get rid of the Lingering Souls here. Despite drawing all lands, I think we were right to mulligan away that first hand. Second hand seemed like it had more action. We did need to draw lands with this hand, and we have drawn too many. But they do say that Flood beats out, so we'll see. Depending on if our opponent's hand is just gas. Getting in with the spirits. Yep. Young peasy. Alright. There's a Curator. Do we just play out the Curator? I think the answer is yes. Just going to straight up run it out. Cool. Well, it has Bolt. Gets a token. Terminates our Curator. Sure. Alright, come on, as foretold. That's what we really want. Yep. Taking a bunch. 5. Street Wraith. If we cycle Street Wraith, we're 1 away from lethal. They might have a bolt. I think it's probably better just to go ahead and cycle it now anyways. There's Ancestral Vision. That doesn't do it. Alright, let's go ahead and see if they're going to kill us. We'll play Talaria West and suspend Ancestral Vision. But yeah, I think that's actually it. Yeah, that's it. We'll go to game 2. So we have to draw as foretold. Yeah. Okay. Bring in our Flaying Tendrils for sure. We will take out... Archfiend seems not bad. I'll take out a couple Ancestral Visions. Maybe go down a Cryptic, and let's give this a shot. We would like to play first. Yeesh. That is not great either. Can cycle 2 Street Wraiths. No colored mana, no combo pieces. We're going to mull that. I know we hit Flaying Tendrils, but oof. And no lands? Jeez, are we going to have to mull to 5? I think so. Oh boy. Alright, we're giving it a shot. We got combo pieces, we need lands. There's a land. Alright, great. So Field of Ruin, pass, cycle Street Wraith. Opponent undoubtedly has discard to tear apart our mull to 5, which is unfortunate. And we will... Oh, Faithless Looting. That's really awesome. Alright, let's cycle this Street Wraith. That's much better than a turn 1 Thought Sneeze. Okie dokie. Discards Bedlam Reveler and Sulphurous Springs. There's a remand too, nice. We'll leave that up. Pass. Hopefully they don't play anything too meaningful and we'll be able to cycle our Striped Riverwinder. Hit an untapped land and bam, Living End. Sure, Young Pyromancer is fine. Let's go ahead and cycle this. See if we can dig to that land. Okay, an untapped land, or a tapped land, that's not awesome. It's not bad either, because we can get rid of that Bedlam Reveler, and we got double Living End. And the next turn we can go off with Living End. So, yeah, because they got the... Let's pop this graveyard out. They got Bedlam Reveler in there. I'll drop Young Pyromancer to the graveyard. Yeah, let's go ahead and play Bajuka Bog, exile the opponent's graveyard, and leave up Remand. Okie dokie. Pass, and the next turn hopefully we can get down our Street Wraith and Striped Riverwinder. Getting in with Young Peasy. Yep, hits us for 2. Okay. It has Lingering Souls, maybe? Looks like it. It's a good remand target. Draw a Curator, okay. Another land would not go amiss here. Ooh. A little late, but we'll be able to play out Curator after, so that's fine. And hopefully we can ride our lucky foil Living into victory. There we go. What have you got, opponent? Just replaying Lingering Souls would be totally fine with me. Terminate for our Street Wraith? No, another Young Pyromancer, sure. And Inquisition, taking Living in, totally fine. And getting them a token. Leaving a Bolt. Water Grave, okay. Let's go ahead and attack. Opponent is going to take 3 from Swamp Walk here. Probably throw the token in front of the Riverwinder. No, takes it. Takes 8. Okay. Do we play out our Curator? Wonder if they run any Wraths. That's the real question. Doesn't look like it. So yeah, let's go ahead and run out Curator. Pass the turn. They're facing down lethal. They do have Lingering Souls to play out as well. 4 cards in hand. Kind of have to play out Lingering Souls or kill one of our creatures here to avoid lethal. Looks like 3 mana, not including white. Culligan's Command, okay. So Culligan's Command, 2 damage to any target. So it looks like they're gonna 2 damage and bolt. So we get a 2-for-1, and we discard a land. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're definitely gonna bolt. And we get to scry, that's nice. Curator confirms powerful. Yeah, we'll keep that. There's the bolt towards, yep. Street Wraith. Yep. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't have kept the Street Wraith. It's just nice to have some unblockable damage against the opponent. Opponent will be able to get in for 5 next turn if we attack for everything. Let's just go ahead and attack with our Curator, seeing as how they will chump with the Serpent, and this way we can just prevent some damage. We'll keep Street Wraith in hand for now. Can't cast it anyways. Opponent probably thinks we have a counter. There's Lingering Souls, yeah. So I'd love to draw another land for Street Wraith. That'd be great. Okay. Flaying Tendrils here would win us the game, that's for sure. Maybe we cycle Street Wraith. Depends on if we draw a land. Okay, well now we're cycling Street Wraith. Darkslick Shore is not the land we need. Do we dare put it to the bottom? I think so. Okay. Striped Riverwinder. I think we'll cycle that too. Architects of Will. Not really what we're looking for, but it's another cycle. Another shot that's not blind, so we'll put it on top. I think we're gonna. I really want to keep this Street Wraith. Yeah, we're gonna cycle this. Because if we can get one more land and cast Street Wraith, that will be quite excellent. Alright, Remand I want. Now that we don't have blue mana, okay. But that's okay, we can, yeah, that's something we want, so. Should have cycled with Bajuka Bog there, that was a bit of a punt, but we're going to get in with our Curator, try to. And they will chump. Yep. So we really would love to find flaying tendrils here. There's lingering souls coming back, sure. One comes in with the tokens, yes. We'll block one. Okay. Man, do we search for flaying tendrils? That's the question. I don't think so, not yet. We're gonna hold off. Okay. Ugh, Bloodstained Mire. Not great. Let's play out Bloodstained Mire. Opponent can attack for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 next turn. We'll be able to block 2 of them. We can attack for 1 ourselves right now. I guess we can just play out the Street Wraith, and yeah, and then we have Remand up with As Foretold, so that's good. Yeah, let's do it. Get our basic swamp so as to not lose too much life. Play out Street Wraith. So they have to answer. Win or answer through our Remand. Okie dokie. What have you got on the end step, opponent? Bolt. Lightning bolt targeting our face. Okay, so that'll drop us to 6. We can block 3 creatures. So that's 2. So we'll block there. 3 more. That leaves them with 4 coming in. Okay, we're going to take the bolt. If we remand it, they can just cast it again anyways. Okay. Oh, it's got burn in hand, it looks like. So we'll do our blocking. Is that just lethal? I think that is just lethal. Unfortunately, yeah. Okay, good games, opponent. A little miscount there on my part, but it is what it is. Not bad. Alright, so we are 2-1, and we'll be back in our 4th match. Alright, here we are back with As Foretold living in match 4. We are 2-1. This hand is okay. I think we're going to keep it. We're on the draw. Ooh, okay. Some kind of blue-red here. Cycle our Street Wraith. Against Cheesy Lizard, that's fun. There's a Riverwinder, so I think we're going to suspend Ancestral Vision here. This blue-red spells control of some sort to me. I'd like to draw cards. Go. I need to draw lands as well. Lands would be nice. I'm gonna crack Scalding Tarn for hollow. Okay, Jeskai again, looks like. Field of Ruin. So, yep, Jeskai it is, I believe. Could just be blue-white, I suppose, but always yield. Let's go ahead and pop that out. So we know we're right. Hey, there's a good land. Great. So we'll hold up Remand, and if not, we can cycle Architects and Stripe Riverwinder. Always yield to their Ascanta trigger. Don't forget to let me know in the comments if you're enjoying my piloting of As Foretold Living End. What else you'd like to see from me here on the channel. What other kinds of content I can produce for you. You can hear my dog making weird noises in the background. That's always fun. Cheesy Lizard in the tank on whether or not we should be cycling, apparently. Hey, a land. And a Curator. Cool. So we will hold and pass. Cheesy Lizard, if you end up watching this somehow, I dig that tag. That's awesome. Steam Vents untapped. What have we? Electrolyze. I'm okay with cycling Remand on that, I think. Are we? Nah, we're going to let that go. We'll take 2 and let him draw a card. There's got to be better targets for Remand than that. Three cards in the yard for Ascanta, now 4. Binning a Lightning Bolt, sure. Opponent passing, looks like they're struggling to hit their 5th land. Fine by me. Another Remand for us. Really need to hit our lands as well so we can back up an As Foretold with Remand. There's Bajuka Bog. And a Street Wraith. Okay. Let's play Bajuka Bog here. I think we're just going to pass for now. Exile all the cards in their graveyard. Sure. We're going to be drawing some cards with Ancestral next turn as well, which will be nice. Cracks. Island, and what have you got, opponent? Secure the Wastes. I think we can Remand that. See what we draw. Ooh, Drift. That's cool. We can find our As Foretold. Yep. Opponent finds that 5th land. Gonna go for another Secure the Wastes, looks like. Which hopefully we'll be able to get rid of those tokens. Oh, Teferi, okay. Well, let's cycle Street Wraith. Cycle Riverwinder. Another Street Wraith. I don't know if we're gonna cycle that one. Not yet, at least. Yep. I'm just going to untap 2 lands. Sure. Not ready, quite ready to cycle this Street Wraith yet. Coming off suspend here. Okay. I would like to draw 3 cards. See if our opponent's going to try to remand. We will most certainly remand their remand and draw 4 cards. Heyo, as foretold. And some lands. Nice. Okay, so play out our land. Yeah, let's cycle Street Wraith now. It's a Curator, but we're not going to play the Curator. We're going to play as Foretold, backing it up with Remand. And we're going to Living End. Hey, there we go. Let's see what's on top of the library here. See what we can stack on top of our opponent's deck. Oh, did I not click it? There we go. Yes. Opponent bolts? Yeah, sure. Steam Vents, Opt Island. Okay, you can draw some lands, opponent. Put back Opt, put back Island, and put back Steam Vents. And we will pass. If they Supreme Verdict, we have another Living End, so that's awesome. Path to Exile, targeting. Yeah, well, do we have anything to search out? I think we have another island to search out. Sure. Targeting our Curator. I want to say that means they probably don't have Supreme Verdict available if they're pathing creatures. Yep, drawing a card with Teferi that we know is going to be a land. There's Opt. Well, maybe they got through to Opt, I can't remember now. There's the island. What have we? Another path, sure. Okay, we will search out a land. We still have lethal on board by quite a large margin. What have you got, opponent? You don't have cryptic mana. Okay. Well, they have Secure the Wastes for chump purposes, but we have Remand. I think we're going to cycle, see what else we can... Nah, we won't cycle, just in case they decide they're going to Secure the Wastes in response. Yeah, we're definitely going to Remand this. And that should be game. There we go. So far so good against Jeskai control. Let's go to game 2 here. I don't know if Flaying Tendrils is any good in here. Let's just go with our duress plan. Get rid of Archfiend. I think we're going to get rid of Street Race this time instead of the Architects. Maybe one Architect. And we'll try it like that. This hand is great. We will keep it. Maybe we can free up those sideboard slots for something else. Looks like opponent leads off on nothing. Okay, I guess a bolt maybe. There's Wraith. Let's go ahead and dress. Opt Lightning Helix negate. I think we take the negate. And pass. Pop out opponent's hand here. Opponent plays their opt. Yep. So we know 4 out of the 6. 3 out of the 6, 3 out of the 5. Okay, let's go ahead and cycle the Wraith. Darkslick Shores. Alright, we got lands. Now we just got to find our As Foretold. Hey, another dress. Would you look at that? Opponent Helix is in response, maybe? Yep. And do we whiff? No. We hit a Wrath. That's great. Opponent has Vendilion Click in hand. Sure. And we pass. So Plains, Helix, and Plains. Alright, so we know 2 out of 3, which is Vendilion Click and Foundry. Cycle our Street Wraith. Architects, cool. Does opponent click us on our upkeep? Or on our draw step? I would imagine so. Yep. Okay. Probably goes for Living End here. Sure. Yep. Suppose we could have remanded that. Probably would have been the best bet. Pretty sure they got to get rid of Living End here, right? Hey, As Foretold. Cool. Okay, so we're going to stick As Foretold, that's for sure. And then hope to find our Living End cycling next turn. That or Talaria West or something of the sort. So clicks out of hand, Foundry's out, 3 cards in hand, 2 cards in hand, both unknown. Right. One gets in for 3 with the click. Always yield to our As Foretold trigger. Draw land, okay. Well, play that out. Cycle Architects. Hey, Talaria West. I think, do we go for it? 2 cards in hand, 3 mana up. I think we go for it. I think the worst it can be is remand, but we do have to pay life for this. Or crack our Bloodstained Mire is what I'm trying to say here. Jeez. There we go. Pay 2 life. Down to 9, unfortunately, but we're going for it. Living End. Get our lucky Living End. See if it serves us well again. Hey, we got there. Opponent scoops it up. Alright. That's a pretty good record against Jeskai Control, 2-0-2-0. Alright, we'll see you in our final round. Looking to win some prizes. Alright, here we are for our 5th and final match. We are 3-1 with As Foretold living in. We won the die roll. We are on the play. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe here on the Magic Gathering Strat YouTube channel. And also check out our My Endless Adventures gaming channel, Facebook, and hit me up on Twitter. Let me know what I can do better and what I can put out here for you. Alright, well, this is a great hand, so we're going to keep it. Got a turn 1 Ancestral, got some cycling, got Living End, just got to find As Foretold. Alright, here we go. Awesome Avatar, Balance. Playing against Tron. Here it is. Ooh, and Relic. Turn 1 Relic. That's a bummer. Okay. Now fight through that. Oops. Hopefully I didn't skip too far. I did. Okay. That's okay. Didn't cycle Street Wraith, but it's a free cycle anyways. Always yield to our Ancestral Visions. Bloodstained Mire. Okay, so maybe we can beat out this Relic here. Let's cycle Street Wraith. Sure. Yep. There's a Remand. Yeah, let's just leave up Remand for now. Ooh. Might have Natural Tron, eh? Okie dokie. Let's go ahead and crack. Yep. Might be a hard match 1. That Relic off the opening hand from our opponent. Grab a Watery Grave, tapped. But we do have our Ghost Quarter, which is nice. Curator, cool, okay. So we're going to hold on to Curator because we're going to hard cast it. And a Watery Grave. Okay, so let's play out our Ghost Quarter. I think we're not going to Ghost Quarter yet. I'd prefer to hit the tower, and I believe we're going to be able to remand whatever they end up playing. So, yeah, we're just going to pass. So that'd be great if they run Natural Tron and then run a Karn into our remand, and then we get to Ghost Quarter their tower. Yeah. We'll exile our Riverwinder, sure. Natural Tron into Karn here is the dream. Don't know what version of Tron this is. We haven't seen any colors. Oh, they have a Ghost Quarter of their own. Okay. That's fine. And there's Talaria West. I don't know if Talaria West matters a whole lot right now. Let's just go ahead and play out a watery grave and pass it on back. Field of Ruin, sure. Might be Eldrazi-tron, I suppose. Here we're going to draw some cards. Alright, got a Field of Ruin, Street Wraith, etc. So we can cast some creatures. Let's see, what do we want to play? I think we want to play out Curator. Then we won't have Remand up either. Maybe we just wait one more turn, suspend another Ancestral. I think that sounds pretty good. If that's the case, we're just going to play Talaria West because it comes in tapped. Going to suspend Ancestral. We'll go ahead and pass, leaving up Remand. Got Field of Ruin in hand in case there's any shenanigans with this Field of Ruin and Ghost Quarter action here. Yeah, what I'll have is exile our Ancestral Visions. We do have lands in hand to play our Striped Riverwinder too, which is nice. So preferably we won't have to Ghost Quarter, but if we gotta take out a tower, we've gotta take out a tower. Opponent passing, okay. I wonder what they have in hand. Must have a bunch of really powerful things in hand. Do we cycle? I don't think so. I think we want to play everything. I don't think we're on the living end plan anymore. Alright, there's another Riverwinder. So let's play our Swamp. And now we can leave up Remand and get Curator out. So that's what we're going to do. We'll cast blue, all blue, and Ghost Quarter. And go ahead. I haven't seen any of our counters besides the single Remand this game, interestingly enough. I'm going to Field of Ruin, Talaria West, sure. Grab an island. What does our opponent grab? Okay, so it is Greentron. Yep. Tron into something big that we can Remand. Sylvan Scrying, sure. Hopefully not Ulamog. They only have 9 mana anyways. Oblivion Stone, eh? I think that's fine. Not too worried about that. They can kill our Curator if they want to. Okie dokie. Okay. Draw an island. I think we're going to go ahead and play out our Field of Ruin here. Yeah. And let's see if they pop their Oblivion Stone. Nope, gonna take it. That's fine with us. Yeah, I think we're gonna stop on their upkeep and Field of Ruin, their Urza's Tower. We should have done it right now, actually. So I think we will. Okay, putting a fate counter on Relic. That's fine. Not worried about that. Let's Field of Ruin now. Destroy the tower. If they want to work that hard to save their relic, that's okay, because we're on the hard cast plan now. We got a ton of lands. Can't search for any more lands, unfortunately. I don't run a lot of basics in this build. Maybe I should, but okie dokie. No need to stop on the upkeep. Yep. We will get rid of our Field of Ruin. Yep. Will they crack the map? Deep in the tank. They were going to snap it right off, but can't really tell now. And this is weird that we can't see the counters on our other ancestral vision here. Can't get rid of these either. Let's see, maybe we can zoom. Okay, 2 counters on ancestral vision, sure. Okay, we will pass to our turn. Sanctum of Ugin, sure. We draw another ancestral vision. Alright, let's play out a land. I think we're going to attack. Well, we are going to attack. Opponent takes it. I think we're going to suspend this ancestral. We'll be drawing lots of cards. Opponent cracks the map, yep. There's the tower. Exile a card from their graveyard. Odd. Okay, I guess to protect against surgical. There's tower. What have you got, opponent? I'm fine with anything except for Ulamog. Oh, opponent's just passing. They got nothing, huh? Okay. Fine with me. Creative Mystery is great in this deck for a lot of reasons. Scrying being the one that people usually think of, but costing only 4 mana, and it's a flyer, so it's got evasion, is great. When the Living In plan doesn't work out, you just got to cast that Curator and go for it. Hey, there's an Foretold, that's pretty cool, and a Cryptic. That's really nice. Now we have double counters going. Okay, so what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 mana available. Yeah, I think we're just going to go ahead and pass, after attacking, of course, and leave up our counters. It would be nice to find a disallow to counter the Oblivion Stone trigger. Maybe we play out one of our creatures to get him to crack that Oblivion Stone. Opponent deep in the tank right now. I think they're wondering whether or not they should pop the Oblivion Stone or not. If we do get them to pop the Oblivion Stone, we'll be able to Living End, though. Except they have Relic, so no, we won't. So we won't do that. We won't go down that route. That would be a major punt, forgetting that they have Relic in play, especially with their Oblivion counter on it. But yeah, I think we are going to put some more pressure out there. Got a ton of River Winders. Nah, let's just leave up our counters. We got 2 more turns. We're going to dump the Street Wraith and the Living End, I think. Or maybe just Living End and As Foretold. There he goes. Popping the Oblivion Stone here. Sure. Okay. So I think we're going to run out our other Curator now. Should have done that on our instep, I think. Yep. Get rid of Ancestral Vision. Okay. Now I think we're going to dump the Street Wraith. Because if they end up popping the Relic, then we might have a chance to Living End. Watery Grave to the bottom. We want some more counters, I think. Yep. Pretty technical game here. I'm enjoying this a lot. Hopefully you guys are enjoying watching it as well. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and let me know how I did at EAG content, at EAG_content on Twitter, or on Endless Adventures Facebook page. And of course, here in the comments of Magic Gathering Strats video. Are they grabbing an Ulamog? Yes. Okay, so we are going to Cryptic, counter, and I think we're going to bounce Ghost Quarter so that we can Ghost Quarter that tower. Maybe that's right. Any Tron players, let me know via the routes I just mentioned, Twitter, on here, and Facebook. No, now they're gonna Ghost Quarter our Ghost Quarter, unfortunately, I think. Oh, what did we bounce? I thought we bounced their Ghost Quarter. I wonder what that was. Yeah, what happened there? Oh, I clicked Dark Slick Shores? Okay. Weird. That was an odd punt. Sure. Should have been paying attention instead of talking. Worm coil? Possibly. Oh, there's a Karn. Okay. Had Karn mana all along. But now I think we're going to be okay, because I think he hits our Curator of Mysteries with Karn. Exile to land, that's fine too. Because now we can cycle some stuff. Let's see. We can cycle one Stripe Riverwinder, but we have a Curator as well, and he has no mana up. Alright, so let's cycle this. And then we'll be able to As Foretold and Living End, leaving up Remand for Ulamog when he tries to play it. As Foretold to the bottom. Okay. It's Watery Grave. Don't think that matters, so we'll just play out the... Unless we want to get another Stripe... No, we don't need to get another Stripe Riverwinder. We'll play out the Dark Slick Shores. Play As Foretold. Then we're going to attack and kill Karn, and then we're going to Living End. Pass. Opponent facing down lethal. I guess they can cast Ulamog, and that's where the trigger happens, right? Yeah. They'll be able to exile 2 permanents, so probably our creatures. But... Okay. Exile Cryptic. Yep. There's Ulamog. Now, if we remand Ulamog, he will be able to exile 2 other... Okay, he leaves Stripe Riverwinder, though. Okay, I think we're going to go ahead and remand. Yep, get rid of As Foretold and our Curator. Sure. Because you can't hit Stripe Riverwinder. So we'll probably end up playing out another Stripe Riverwinder, depending on what goes down here. It's got 5 mana available. In the tank. Sure. Okay. Another tower. Yep. Still 5 mana available. Oblivion Stone. Ah, okay, well you can't do anything with that yet. Okay. Pajuka Bog. Well, let's go attacking. One is down to 8. Pretty sure their graveyard doesn't matter at all to us. Now they're down to 3. So, we're gonna hit. Man, this is a tough one. If we bounce their Oblivion Stone, they can just replay it. So yeah, I think we just have to pass, and maybe we try to counter bounce Ulamog. Counter Ulamog, bounce the stone, but we'll see what happens. Yep. Exile Remand. They're just going to crack the stone now. Okay. Well, they can only play Ulamog once. Crack the stone. Nope, there's Ulamog, okay. Targeting our lands. Yes, okay, so we're going to tap for mana. Cryptic, counter, bounce, counter Ulamog. Bounce Oblivion Stone. Make them crack it. Yep. Sure. Okay. Chromatic Star, sure. I think we're going to cycle a Riverwinder, see what we can see. As Foretold, cool, so we'll be able to cast an Ancestral Vision. Draw some more cards. Yep. Yeesh, so we're pretty far off from casting Riverwinder. I don't think we have any basics left, unfortunately. No, we don't. Okay. Do-do-do. I'm going to draw some cards with this Ancestral. Drift Living End is nice. Yeah, I mean, we might as well go for it. Pajuka Bog. Get rid of our opponent's graveyard. Go ahead and cast As Foretold. Cycle a Riverwinder. And we have a Curator to back it up. Alright, we got 3 hexproof guys. What do you have, opponent? Please tell me it's not another Oblivion Stone. Yep. Go ahead and F6. Oh, all is dust. Jeez. All right. What a draw. And then World Breaker. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. Must be nice. Yeesh. Not much for us here. Let's play Field of Ruin. Does World Breaker have reach? It does have reach. That's unfortunate. We just gotta play out the Curator. Pass. Means opponent cannot attack. If we find a Cryptic, I think we'll get it. How many Cryptics have we played? Looks like just one, so there is a possibility that we find another Cryptic. Ugin, yeah. Well, that probably does away with our Curator. I think we're going to have to scoop here and save time as well. See what opponent does. Yeah, let's just scoop. So we gotta win 2 games in 8 minutes. And that's gonna be tough. So I'm gonna bring in the Fulminators. And I think that's what we're gonna do, is just the Fulminators and take out... Stripe Riverwinders are great. Street Wraith doesn't really matter, so they don't have swamps. Take out. Let's bring in some Echoing Truths. I don't know if we want Echoing Truths. I don't know if that actually does much. Maybe just Duress. Just run it like that. Alright, back in match 5 of our As Foretold Living In League. This hand is fine. I think we're going to keep it. Got some counters, got some cyclers. I want to keep 7 as well. Cycle our Riverwinder. Hopefully no turn 1 relic from our opponent this time. Tower. Oh, geez. Alright. Well, here we go again. Yep. There's Talaria West. Play Dark Slick Shores and pass. Probably going to remand just about anything the opponent goes to play here. Yeah, let's go ahead and remand that. Draw a card. It's Ancestral Vision. Okay. Our opponent missing land drops. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, they are. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and pass. Maybe be able to get down a quick Curator and protect it with counters. I do have Disallow for Oblivion Stone activation. Now they're going to go ahead and get their star. Okay. Play Talaria West. And I might be making punts because I'm trying to play fast. We gotta get 2 games in if we win this one. So we really need to find, I think, just more counters. Protect our curator. Maybe some land destruction would be nice too. Yep, Sylvan's crying, so we definitely want land destruction. Yes, okay. There's Tron. Tron assembled. Always yield. Alright, we're getting the lands, we're getting there. And pass. Excuse me. Sure. Map. Crack map. Tower, yep. Ulamog would be pretty nasty here, getting rid of our lands. Oblivion Stone. I think we definitely counter Oblivion Stone and counter draw, yeah. There's an Archfiend, that's pretty cool. Yep. Another untapped land would be great to play our curator, hold up remand. Ugh, thought not. Green Tron with Eldrazi. What do they take? Hopefully Living End. I would be totally okay if they took Living End. Opponent is in the tank. I bet, I think they take Living End. I know they know the curator's dangerous, but I guess it'll reveal a lot if they take Living End. Okay, Archfiend of Ifnir, interesting. That is interesting. Not what I would have taken. Do we play Architects to stack their deck? I think we're just going to run out Curator. We really got to get some pressure on them. This is an interesting Thought-Knot Seer in here. I guess it's a sideboard, some sideboard tech. Haven't played much against Tron lately. Didn't really expect to see him in the friendly league rooms either. I want to find some colored mana. Ulamog. Ugin. Yeesh. Not awesome. I think we might be done for. think we might be done for. I don't really know what we can find that will help us out here. But we will duress them next turn. Yep. Let's go ahead and duress. See what they have. Take Oblivion Stone. And pass. Don't think that we're going to be able to beat this Ugin, unfortunately, without any creatures. Ugin plus Thought Knot. Opponent getting in for 4, and then I would assume pinging with Ugin. Yep. Deals 3. But we'll play it out. We'll see what happens. Play it out until we know that we're dead. Sure, Ancient Stirrings. Ancient Stirrings, which dodged the ban list, which I'm okay with. It is powerful, lets you dig for 5 cards in, but does kill more than Tron. Kills Lantern, which is... although, I guess Lantern's probably less fun to play against than Tron, but it's pretty fun to play. Yeah, we'll exile Duress. I think we're pretty well locked out of this. Let's see what we draw here. Opponent has Ulamog. Yeah, we'll remand Ulamog. Lose a couple of lands. See what we draw. Another remand. Okay. Don't think we can get out of this though. Definitely not for a game 3. We are drawing lots of cards here. Fulminator. I don't think it does anything though. So we still got old Ulamog in hand. Let's have some fun though. Let's play it on out. Destroy land. Remand Ulamog again. Let our opponent get the victory. There's a relic. Yep. Okay. I don't think I'll drag you all through this anymore. That's a good game, opponent. Well played. We made it to 3-2 with my first time piloting As Foretold Living End through a league, a friendly league too. I don't ever sell the treasure chests unless I win a lot of them, so we'll go ahead and open it up real quick. See what we got in here. So you go to collection. Open her up, see what we hit. I think. Yeah, there we go. Hey, 10 play points, not bad. With an Aurora Champion from Battle Bond. Looks like. And the Guardians of Koilos. Alright, well that's the first Battle Bond card I have, so fun. Alright, thanks you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Magic Gathering Strat YouTube channel. Comment on this video. Let me know what you want to see next, how I did in here, and reach out to me on the Endless Adventures Gaming YouTube channel, Facebook, and at EAG__content on Twitter. Looking forward to talking to you. See you later.